Today's video is sponsored by lamh. lamh is specializing in how to shape your body. They have a range of body shaping and waist cinching products such as sauna suits, waist cinchers, tummy tuck panties, and more that you can wear for any occasion to create the perfect body for yourself. Experience the ultimate workout companion with the lamh sauna sweatsuit for women, designed to maximize sweating and accelerate fitness in the sauna and exercise sessions. Stay focused on achieving your fitness goals with this effective sauna shirt. To purchase the lamh sauna sweat jacket, just click the link in the description. Now back to the video. Listen, make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like this video. Today, honey, we are talking my girl, Miss Chanita Foster. Honey, she say that Miss destinypayton, honey, is big mad, honey, that Melody is not her friend anymore. And that's why she was saying all that stuff at the table, that Melody was helping Ariane respectfully cheat, and child, just a whole mess. I liked what Chanita said. Chanita broke it down. She basically said she used to be a married woman, and she never heard of her husband cheating on her, and if he did, he respectfully cheated because nobody came to her and brought her any mess or brought, ain't no side chicks ever come her way. And I agree with her as far as that. I don't understand why people is taking what Melody was doing at that time out of context. She was really trying to, get proof that, hey, my man is stepping out on me. Now, like I told y'all, I don't feel like she should have been talking to Ariane at all. But, when you are dealing with a narcissist, you do some crazy shiggity. We done all did some crazy shiggity for what we deemed as love at the time. So Melody wouldn't be the first, and she damn sure won't be the last. Okay, Chanita said Melody really wanted the proof, and that way, hey, when it's really time to walk away from this marriage, I could walk away with my head held high. We had children together. We had businesses. So it was a lot, for her to walk away from. Okay, so for Destiny to be like, yeah, but you were helping that girl in Destiny, like, girl, Melody really could have low-key wore your ass out at that table. And I'm with Chanita. I don't know why she was being so nice, because I would have turned your ass every which way but loose. I would have got on the barbecue, how he always having your ass arrested. Okay, now you owe him all this money. I would have put that on blast. I would have said you was Moses' side chick, honey, for over 15 years, okay? I would have really let Destiny have it at that table. I would have talked about how Madani was more closed than open. I would have brought up the fact that, and I just found this out, Melody was paying your employees. She had gave you money on multiple occasions so that your light bill would be paid and you and your baby would have electricity. She did a lot of shiggity for you. Chanita even mentioned it in her live. And no appreciation. Destiny is a user, is a clout chaser. She's no good. Way together for me. Destiny, way together. Ghetto, a little bit hood. I don't do ghetto. I
Absolutely. Me and my mother, we don't like ghetto chicks like Destiny that don't stay on their grind and make their own money. She always trying to be somebody's friend for a quick come up. That's probably why she tried to marry LB until he spent the block and divorced her. Okay? That's what she mad about. Absolutely. Over there trying to be my ex's mouthpiece. You know Martell was feeding your ass lines. You know it, heifer. You better keep my name up out your mouth. That's what I know.
I tried to warn Melody about Destiny, but she didn't want to listen. I told her that girl is a hood booker. She a hood booker and you can't trust her. She not a hard worker. She thinks she's gonna get by on her looks. But hell, I've seen her without makeup. She really don't look that good, okay? So, child, her makeup artist, deserves an Oscar for the performance that he puts on when he gets her made up. Because she don't really look all that good in person, okay? But Destiny is no good. She probably on the food stamps. That's why that business never prospered. That Madonna didn't stand a chance. The hell you got employees for? And hell, you barely come to work. Okay? If you couldn't afford the building, then why the hell would you get employees and knowing you can't pay them? Just swear to get to for me.
Absolutely. I had to come out of my wallet and pay Destiny's employees. I felt so bad for them. Okay, that she had promised to pay them, but she was out spending the money. Okay, getting her a new wig, a new outfit, just so she can get on the gram and stunt. Like she got a few dollars.
Ah, shut up, heifer. You just mad that Destiny is over there with my boy. Okay, and she putting all your damn business on Front Street, heifer. That's what you're mad at. I told you once, and I'll tell you again, you and your mammy, you walk around with your ass up on your shoulders like you better than somebody. You ain't no different than Destiny. You use my boy for a come up. He the one that got you involved in the property preservation. You need to take the damn builder's license test for my boy and pass it, heifer. I'm so sick of these heifers always talking about my boy. Now they want to talk about Destiny.
Oh, and also, I like that Chanita mentioned that there is a difference between Kimmi when she's alone and then Kimmi when she's with Tisha. She's a totally different person. They discuss, cancer. You guys know that one of Chanita's children suffered from the disease. She even shaved off her hair, to really, be there for her child and be in solidarity with her child while, her child was going through that experience. So to me, that speaks a lot to Chanita's character. And Chanita is my girl, honey. I saw Chanita, honey, in a picture with my girl, honey, Mrs. Leaks, honey. So you know she gets the big stamp of approval up over here, honey. I like Chanita. I think she is needed for the show. She's a truth teller. She is a chosen one. She gonna tell it like it is. She said she would never want to be friends with any of these people. She was only with them for 2 weeks, and she saw that they all were snakes. Even Miss Nail, she was trying to like Miss Nail. I like Nail too, and until, just little stuff I've been catching with her, where it's just like she's turning out to be another one of these people, another Stormy, another Tisha, another Destiny, making these old sly comments to Melody. You've been knowing her for forever. So how dare, she put you on her platform and then you say something like, yeah, her head is all blown up and her fans got her head all blown up. That is a private conversation, if you really feel that way, to have with your friend. Like Chanita said, if I felt that Melody was acting out of order on the trip, I would have pulled her to the side. That's what you do when you are somebody's real friend. And ain't none of these people Melody's friends. But I am so happy that Chanita called that out about Kimmi. She said Kimmi didn't do nothing to me. I like her a lot better when she's not with Tisha. She's very reasonable, very rational. Yeah, that's why we all like Kimmi in the beginning. And she used to give it to Tisha. But she didn't do nothing when Tisha was getting chickadee started at that table. She should have pulled Tisha to the side like, hey, you being messy. And I get it's a show. They want Melody and Destiny to confront their issues. But I felt like if you really had good intentions, Tisha, you would have set up a dinner with Melody and Destiny before you even invited Destiny on the trip. You keep trying to point the finger at Mel for the same shit that you're guilty of. You're guilty for wanting to get mess started. Even Chanita mentioned in this live that there were several times on the trip where you just kept getting chickadee started. The girls would be then made up or forgot about some shit and you bringing shit up, and she noticed you were the common denominator and just trying to, get the environment stirred up with a whole bunch of chaos and confusion. And I told y'all, God, honey, is not the author of confusion. Miss Copy and Paste Latifah is, honey, okay? So I'm so glad that Chanita, honey, then picked up on Tisha, Kimmi, everybody, Destiny. She trying to rewrite history because she upset that Melody ghosted her ass and didn't want nothing to do with her. Destiny, girl, you put yourself in certain situations because you don't read the room. You don't read the room. Melody's kids don't like you. You don't need to be showing up to no damn tennis match. Miss Van don't like you. She don't see it for you. Oh, don't do ghetto. Get that ghetto shit out of here. I want nothing to do with Destiny. She's a demon. She is. She really is. You don't keep trying to speak. I had some bitch pull that with me some time ago. Yeah, I'm going to keep talking to you and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing too. Okay? Don't play with me. Shit. All right? You will fuck around and write a check that your ass can't cash. Don't play with me. I will take your ass through there. Okay? Swiftly and professionally, honey. Shout out to Justin J. King of Reads. But yeah, this whole, I'm going to force myself on you. I'm going to force you to speak to me, to acknowledge me, that's a person with abandonment issues. And girl, you need to be working that shit out in therapy. Not, look, not amongst people that want nothing to do with you. That's something for you to do in therapy. Destiny, you have not learned anything. You have not. You're horrible. You are. Some of the things you have said, it's just been out of this world. For you to say that to Melody, it's like, wow. So nasty and so rude. But guess what? You'll never win, honey, when you play dirty. Shout out to Nene Leaks. Chanita mentioned how Melody be giving money to fans. She do. You gotta give it to her. She is a wonderful business woman. She is. She's very generous as a friend. We seen her help Latifah get her self-esteem intact because her man wasn't even allowing her to go out and socialize and network at galas. He wasn't telling her to do that. It was Melody. But let Tisha tell it. It was Miss Wanda and her aunts who ain't got a lick of business acumen. It was Melody. She never wanted to give Melody credit for that. So you gotta look at stuff like that. And I know I experienced that. I helped this person, gave them a lot of ideas. They didn't have these ideas before they met me. They wasn't even thinking entrepreneurship. they wasn't thinking that way at all. But, you are a kind-hearted person. You want everybody to win. And what people do, they take advantage of that because they're not used to that, right? And they don't want to give you credit for anything, They don't want to give you credit for any of the information that you gave them. Okay? So, yeah, I know how that feel, and it's horrible. It's disrespectful. But, Tisha don't have no scruples, no values, no morals, no decorum, ethics. So, honey, I don't put nothing past her. Okay? What you say, Miss Van? She a hood booger. She a hood booger. She just like Destiny, the hood boogers. What do you expect? Only down to the first floor. Chanita said she is not Mel's security guard. She's not her lapdog. She's a friend. And, Melody really needs a friend on this show because I'm seeing how these people get down. It's getting really out of hand on here. I'm like really shocked by Miss Nail though. I expect this from the rest of them after watching, season 1, and I'm going to still be catching up on that in the membership group. I'm not going to review every episode, but what I will do is just put some commentary pieces together on what I saw, because it was really telling. And Chanita even mentioned if Melody is wrong, she don't mind telling her friend when she's wrong or, but she just, she has not experienced Melody, being in the wrong. So I really, you guys, mess with Chanita. I like her energy. I like her spirit. She's strong. No nonsense. Okay, don't take no shiggity from nobody. She my type of girl. She gonna call a spade a spade. And they need that on this show because we have a lot of gaslighters, a lot of deflectors, deniers, liars. Girl, just a mess. And like I said, she brought up the whole dynamic between Tisha, Mel, and Destiny. And Tisha is, Destiny's friend now. But, like Chanita said, why would you invite somebody on a trip that's causing your friend pain? But Tisha ain't never been Melody's friend. She pretended to be her friend. And I watched those scenes back in season 1 and 2. And she always embraced Melody the most. I want y'all to really pay attention to this in your friendship groups and watch who you call friend, because the time she was the most supportive of Mel is when Mel was breaking down crying over some shit that Martell did. That's when she had a glimmer of a smile. She would hug Mel. But when Mel was on her grown woman, her business shiggity, and she looking at Melody all confused, and she had this little nasty little look on her face. Oh yeah, I saw you. I seen you. Okay. You forgot to close your shades last night. I saw you. I saw you, Latifah. Okay. I saw stuff like that. I was like, am I seeing shit? And I would rewind, and it was always there. A lot of these people that we think that used to be our friend, the hatred was always there with the little sly comments and the, soon as you tell them good news or you so happy, they, snaring at you, frowning at you, talking about you behind your back. And whenever she talked about Mel, it was always, yeah, I think she's pretending to be happy. Like even when her and Martell was getting things back on track with them, yeah, she's pretending to be happy and she's trying to act like, we don't know what's going on. And, it's like, bitch, you giving hater, okay? If the girl said everything cool right now, everything cool right now. When she needs you, she needs you. But Tisha never wanted Melody to be happy. She wanted her to be in that burning house like her. all depleted of all her common sense, honey, even if she ever had any, honey, okay? But yeah, she just you gotta pay attention to people's energy, because a lot of people at the end of the day that you call friend, that you are associated with, that you are co-workers with, they don't want to see you win. They want you destitute, destructive, falling apart, in a puddle of broken tears in lowest terms. They don't want you when you your best self. And Tisha hated Melody the most. Once she bounced back after that divorce, it was, yeah, she's acting like she's happy, but, and whenever she would always like bring up Martell, knowing that would put Melody in a bad space. And it was real obvious when Martell invited them to Destin with him and Melody. That's when I really got pissed off, because she kept trying to make little digs at, oh, y'all getting along better now, and just acting funny and shady. Like it. That's why Melody didn't want the bitch there, because she's so fake and nice, nasty with it, and girl, just a hater. That's what Tisha is. She's a hater. That's why she brought Destiny. That way Destiny couldn't confront Melody, try and make Melody look stupid. But Destiny ended up with egg on her face. She looks stupid. And they all about to clown and come for her ass at that reunion now that she owed the barbecue. LaBiscuit, honey, that money, honey. Yes, they got your ass. Mr. Postman, they coming for your ass, Destiny. So you put your hands up, put them behind your back. And I will check you guys out in the next video.